alums and one of the first alums to graduate from Brown coming from China.
I applied for scholarship from Brown and I got one. And when I signed, registered, suddenly I think I should change into English literature. All of a sudden I feel, because I used to love in literature, and before I went there, I wrote some poetry. Anyway, I think I should study literature in U.S. So I went, registered as a graduate student in English department. But it's difficult for me to finish my graduate work in 2 years. So at the end of the 2 years, I was supposed to leave U.S., at that time, and then I think I better apply to be a candidate for PhD in other university so I can finish my thesis in MA. I just suppose that's the only way I do. Otherwise, I just have to come back without a degree.
Do you remember you did finish your MA thesis at Brown?
Yeah, I
got. Professor Liu Yan actually went to Brown a year ago and found her thesis in the library. And what was the topic of your thesis?
Well, it's about Zheng Min, because Zheng Min was everybody talked about Zheng Min. So my thesis was about Zheng Min, about his metaphysical poetry. And then I should say my first love is music, it's vocal. If I could tell you of my devotion, if I could pledge you my heart so true, and my confession would find expression into the music my heart sings to you.
Did we say she's 91 years old?
I'll read it. I read the Chinese. 流血的另见荷花，只要花还在开，那被刀切过的另见，在6月的黑夜里，吐出暗红的血，花朵带来沙漠的愤怒，而这里的心是汉白玉，是大理石的龙柱，不吸收血迹。在玉石的洁白下，多少呼号，多少呻吟，多少苍白的青春面颊，多少疑问，多少绝望。只有花还在开，吐血的另见荷花，开在6月无声的、沉沉的、闷热的、看不透的夜的黑暗里。That's one. Well, I think every poem, after I finish, it or she or he becomes an independent creature. And I think I really feel when I wrote, I'm creating something alive. I don't feel it's already there and just put it down in pen. No. It always, of course, the poem grows just like a human being, from a baby to a child or to a grown-up. Well, as I wrote, it grows. But after I finish the whole poem, it's completely independent. Whenever I read it, I view it as an independent piece. That's how I deal with poetry.
Right. What is the secret of your longevity?
Yeah. I think poetry and music. Yeah, is the well. They always give me. Well, I'm too busy to think about death or age or anything like that, you know. So I just enjoy every minute.
It's a good answer.
No tradition could stay the same in time. So tradition itself should be explained in different ways as time goes on. What I want to tell the world that we have structuralism and deconstruction at the same time. That's very surprising for the Americans, I think. Because way back, Kongzi is a structuralist, 100%. And Lao Tzu is the deconstructionist. When Kongzi visited Lao Tzu, and when he came back, his students asked him, "Oh, how do you like your visit with Lao Tzu?" Kongzi feel very embarrassed because the first sentence Lao Tzu said is, 道可道，非常道. That means you can tell your reason, your belief, your theory, but it can never be the eternal one. We have all kind of nationalities here. I don't know what to say, but as my own experience is always be faithful to your conscience as an intellectual. Faithful to your conscience.
Thank you very much.